Hi everyone, it's Miss Contreras. Okay, today we're going to do a couple constructions. So we're going to need some materials. Okay, the first thing we're going to need is a straight edge. Any straight edge will work. Okay, a pencil, an eraser just in case we need to erase anything, and a compass. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a line and we're going to find a perpendicular bisector of a line. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is start with a line segment. Okay, any size works. All right, so here we have line segment MO. Okay, now I'm going to grab my compass, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the point, not the pencil side, but the little point that we have here on one of the lines, and I need to extend my compass to go more than halfway. So I drew a pretty long line, so I'm going to have to open it pretty wide. As long as it goes kind of just eyeball halfway. Okay, that's more than halfway. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start with drawing part of a circle. Okay. Make sure it's wide enough. Doesn't matter how wide it is, okay? Now, without changing the size, I'm going to go to the other side here, and I'm going to do the same thing. So here I see that they're going to cross. All right, and I'm also going to do it on the bottom half. So same thing, just have it there. Okay, I had to do it a couple times just so I can see it. And then the same thing with point M. Okay, I just went back and forth until I see where they intersect. Okay, so we can see here that at this point here and this point here is where they intersect. And then I am going to connect those 2 points. There we go. And that is how, so it's going to go through here in the middle. I'm going to call that point N. And I'm going to call this line segment AB. Okay, and that is how we draw a perpendicular bisector. So we can say line segment AB is perpendicular to line segment MO. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do another construction. Okay, and this time we're going to bisect an angle with the same idea. All right, here we go. So let's draw our angle, and it could be any angle. All right, here we go. Let's say we have, I'm just going to draw a random angle. Okay, so I'm going to call this angle here. So you can draw any angle as well. This will work. I'm going to call this DOG. All right, here we go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is, all right, so this is kind of big from the last one. So what I'm going to do here is make this a little bit smaller. I'm actually going to make points here. So here it's a little bit smaller. So I'm going to draw a little line right here. I'm going to actually make this point D. Okay, so let me erase this. Now I'm going to do the same thing here at O. Okay, so from O, and then just cross it right there, just like that. All right, so I'm going to call the point here where those two intersect. I'm going to call that G, so I'm going to erase this one. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm not changing the size on here. I'm using the same one that the same size or the same length of my compass, okay? So I haven't altered the size here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is here at point G, I'm going to just mark my paper, right? And then I'm going to do the same thing at D. So I'm going to go to point D. So it's okay that you twist your paper around. All right, there we go. All right, and you can see where the two intersect. Okay, and I'm going to call that point M. Okay. All right, and then with my straight edge, I'm going to connect my vertex O and M. All right, and that is how I draw a bisector to angle DOG. Okay, so it doesn't matter how you drew your angle at first. If I were to get a protractor and I measure these two, they should measure the same. So go ahead and check that, see if it works. Okay. All right, so that's how we use a straight edge and a compass to bisect an angle and to also bisect a line segment by creating that perpendicular bisector. All right, have fun bisecting. Bye.